the quiet summer night of August 15th, 1977, an ordinary evening turned into an extraordinary mystery that still haunts astronomers and scientists nearly half a century later. At the Ohio State University, a massive radio telescope known as the Big Ear was scanning the skies, listening not for sights but for sounds, signals from the stars, whispers from the dark. The Big Ear was part of a project designed to search for signs of intelligent life beyond Earth, part of SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. And then it happened. Among hundreds of data sheets filled with numbers and radio frequencies, one line suddenly stood out, so powerful, so unusual, that it made the man reviewing the printout pause in disbelief. That man was Jerry Amon, a volunteer scientist working with SETI. What he saw wasn't noise. It was a burst of radio energy unlike anything the telescope had ever picked up. It was sharp, narrow band, and incredibly strong, much stronger than any background signal. Without hesitation, Jerry circled the data on the sheet and wrote beside it, "Wow." A simple expression of amazement, confusion, and maybe a bit of fear. The signal lasted for exactly 72 seconds, the maximum time the Big Ear could stay focused on a fixed point in the sky due to Earth's rotation. And then, silence. It never came back. They called it the WOW signal, and since then it has become one of the most famous space mysteries in history. But why was it so unusual? First, the signal came in at a very precise frequency, 1420 megahertz, the exact frequency emitted by neutral hydrogen atoms. Why is that important? Because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, and many scientists believe that any intelligent civilization trying to communicate would use that frequency on purpose, a sort of universal language. Second, the signal was extremely focused. It wasn't wide and messy like signals from stars or planets. It was tight and clean, just like something artificial. And third, it came once, then disappeared forever. Despite decades of follow-up scans, better equipment, and targeted searches in the exact same area of space, it never happened again. So, where did it come from? The coordinates point to a region in the constellation Sagittarius, near no known stars, planets, or even galaxies of interest. A void. A cold, dark section of space where, on that one night, something spoke. Some believe it was simply a man-made interference, a satellite, a plane, or Earth-based equipment. But extensive checks ruled that out. The signal's profile doesn't match anything we use on Earth. Others suggest it may have been a natural cosmic event, like a comet. In 2017, a researcher claimed a passing comet might have caused it. But many experts debunked this idea. Comets don't emit such narrow, high-intensity frequencies. It simply doesn't fit, which leaves the chilling possibility. Was it a message? Imagine a civilization far more advanced than ours, watching the skies just like we are. Perhaps they've been waiting to send out a single ping. Not to start a conversation, but to say, "We are here." Or maybe it was a test, to see if any other species in the galaxy were listening. And we were. But we missed our chance to reply. The WOW signal has never been fully explained. Not because we didn't try, but because the universe refused to speak again. Was it an alien greeting? A forgotten signal from an ancient race? Or simply a cosmic coincidence? We may never know. But one thing is certain. In 1977, something out there made contact. And since then, the silence has been deafening. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember, the universe once whispered, We just didn't understand what it said. Subscribe for more cosmic mysteries and stay curious. The truth is out there.